Hello everyone, welcome to our video. Today we are going to talk about a special phenomenon that occurs in the plant world, that is transpiration of plant. Let's see what is transpiration. Transpiration is the biological process by which water is released to the atmosphere as the water vapor from the aerial parts of the plant. Transpiration occurs about 90 to 95% during the day and 5 to 10% during the night. When we consider about transpiration rate, in the morning transpiration rate is very slow and with the sun rising it is increased, as well as that rate is very high at noon. So, from the water absorbed by the roots of the plant, a small amount of water is used for metabolic and growth activities of the plant. The rest, about 98%, is excess water and it leaves the plant through the transpiration. In our first experiment, we are going to demonstrate transpiration through the aerial parts of the plant. This experiment can be used to prove what is transpiration through the plants. First, let's see what materials we need. So, we need 2 glasses of the same size, water, cooking oil, a plant, and a marker pen. Now, let's see how to do this experiment. First, take 2 glasses and fill them with equal amounts of water. Then, mark the water levels in both glasses. After that, put the plant in one of 2 glasses. Then, add equal amounts of oil into both glasses to prevent evaporation on the water surface. Then, place both glasses in sunny spot for 24 hours. After 24 hours, observe the water levels in both glasses. After 24 hours, you can observe that the water level in glass with the plant has decreased and there is no change in the water level in other glass. Therefore, it can be concluded that the water has been transpiration through the roots, stems and leaves of the plant. Now, I am going to explain about types of transpiration. First, let's see what is stromatal transpiration. What is stromatal transpiration? Stromatal transpiration is the evaporation of water from the plant's stomata. Most of the water, at least 90% of water, transpired from a plant's leaves exit through the stomata. Now, we are going to move our second experiment. Our second experiment is to demonstrate stromatal transpiration by the 4-leaf method. For this experiment, we need 4 leaves, Vaseline and thread. Now, we are going to know how to do this experiment. How to do this experiment? First, take 4 leaves and label them A, B, C and D. Then coat leaf A with Vaseline on both surfaces. Coat the lower surface of leaf B with Vaseline. On the contrary, coat the upper surface of leaf C with Vaseline. Make sure not to coat leaf D with Vaseline. After that, leaves tie in similar sequence on the string. Then, the setup placed in the sunlight for about 1 or 2 days. After a few days, leaf A can be seen fresh and green. Leaf B has shriveled a little. It can be seen leaf C is comparatively more shriveled and leaf D is completely wilted. In conclusion, leaf A shows that no transpiration has occurred through as stomata were closed due to the application of Vaseline. The B leaf is Vaselined on its lower surface and transpiration takes place only from the upper surface, which is negligible. Leaf C, whose upper surface is Vaselined, contains few stomata or no stomata. Therefore, transpiration takes place from the lower stomatal surface. The leaf D shows maximum rate of transpiration. Let's see what is cuticular transpiration. What is cuticular transpiration? Cuticular transpiration is the evaporation of water from a plant's cuticle. What are the cuticles? Cuticles are waxy film that cover the surface of a plant leaves. This form of transpiration doesn't account for much of plant water losses. About 5 to 10% of leaves water is lost through the cuticle. Now we are going to know what is lenticular transpiration. What is lenticular transpiration? Lenticular transpiration is the evaporation of water from the lenticel of the plant. What are the lenticels? Lenticels are small openings in the bark of the branches and twigs. Not all plants have lenticels. The amount of water lost this way is very small compared to the stomatal transpiration. But as with cuticular transpiration, it may increase if the plant is in a dry environment. Let's look at our last experiment. Our last experiment is the demonstration of transpiration in a plant using a whitening method. To carry out this experiment, we need a small potted plant, a whitening machine and polythene wraps. Now we are going to know how to do this experiment. First, completely cover the soil surface and pot to prevent evaporation from the surface other than the plant. Then measure the weight of covered plant using weighing machine. Next, place the plant pot in full warm sunlight for about 8 hours. After 8 hours, measure the weight of this covered plant. Before placing on the sunlight, the weight is 300 grams and after 8 hours, the weight is 250 grams. It shows that the weight of plant decreases after exposure to sunlight due to the decrease in water volume. It can be concluded that transpiration occurs through the aerial parts of the plant in all possible ways. Transpiration is an essential phenomenon to the plant that takes place in the plant world. Now, let us see why transpiration is important to plants. First important factor is transpiration helps plant to absorb water and mineral salt from the soil and distribute them throughout the plant body. and another one is help remove excess water from the plant body, thereby creating a water balance in the plant body. And another important factor is evaporation of the water due to transpiration from the plants cool the plants. And another one is the osmotic balance of the cell is maintained indirectly by the process of transpiration. And another one is transpiration helps in exchange of gases and provide coolness to the plant body. And another one is optimum transpiration helps in the physical growth of plant. But the bad thing is excess transpiration may cause the death of plant if the soil has water demand. We hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for watching.